Okay, here's a quick video on loops. Let me delete this out. So if we want to add like a buyer first name, we can come over here. Control A is the shortcut for your merge fields, or it's also in the bottom menu. You can come in here and select your buyer. When you click on your buyer, it's going to pull that down. You can grab buyer first name, go ahead and paste it in here with your comma. If you have 5 buyers, it's going to, it's going to handle that fine. It's going to say John, comma, Mark, comma, James, comma, and so, it'll all be correct in there. You don't need a loop for just putting in like a buyer first name. Now, where you will need a loop is if you are bringing in multiple people. So if you are bringing in like a buyer first name, you want last name, you want email, you want cell phone, you want all that, the easiest way to do it is to make a smart block. So let me come over to here, and I think I have this up. So here are my smart blocks. I made one called buyer information. And in the buyer information, I put buyer colon because I want the escrow officer, whoever I'm sending this to know that this is actually the buyer. And then you're going to hit, you're going to go over to your merge fields, and you're going to go to utilities, and you're going to click on contact loop. It's going to copy it. It's going to come down here, and then you can come into your smart block and you can paste that and put your information in between. But since I already have that here, I'm going to go ahead and delete that back out. So start contact, a buyer full name, buyer email, buyer phone, buyer cell phone. That's the information I want from my buyer to come into all these different emails. So by putting this start contact here and the end contact here, what it's going to do is it's going to look for all the buyers in the transaction, and it's going to list this information. It's going to put a space here because I added a space before the end contact, and then it's going to list your second buyer, and then it's going to put a space and list your third buyer. It doesn't matter if you have 15, 16 buyers, it's going to list them in this email in the proper order. So create a smart block out of this, and that way you don't have to enter all 4 of these each time you want to put a buyer in an email, or all 5 lines, I guess it would be. You can come over to your email, and let's just say this was buyer information. This was the buyer smart block. In this case, it's the homeowner's insurance agent that's recommended by the agent submitting the form. But in this case, if I have, say, 3 recommendations for the smart block for the homeowner's insurance agent, it's actually going to list all 3 of the recommendations here in order. So if you have any more questions on smart blocks, we're going to be doing some more videos and in-depth webinars on that. So hit us up and we will get that scheduled. Thanks.